take about this report, and were your expectations met?
Very much, and I'm very happy, very excited to be part of. This is history in the making. In short, we are probably, for the first time, we are having our own Transparency International, Nigeria. We have in Umar, who is the lead person, Umar Yakubu, our own Peter Eigen. Peter Eigen is the founder of Transparency International. What we have here is an organization, private sector, civil society, that is doing the job of looking in and checking and seeing the rate of openness and transparency and accountability in our government agencies or generally in institutions in our country. It's very important. Government is about public money and also how it is used for good. What they are doing is following to see that indeed what they are doing is open, is honest, is accountable, and is with integrity. And then they will report it back to the public so that you will know. The simple thing is that not just federal government, but also states and local government. What have they done within this period? Who are those who they are contractors, for example? How much in terms of the money they have spent on this and that, and then report. And then what the laws of transparency and accountability, how are they following and implementing them? You must have seen it. It's very, very important part of our own effort to develop our country and protect our resources and see that we get value for what we have. I'm very excited, and it's the role that I think the civil society is going to do that will be most helpful to more or less police government, report to us, we the citizens of Nigeria, and also for the first time, an indigenous, our own people are doing it. It's not like before when Transparency International comes with a report and people are saying, oh, this and that, you are outsiders, you have no right to assess us, you have no details of whatever it is. This one is our own, and our own people. They will look at the state governments, say, this is your percentage, and you're not doing very well in accountability. You are not telling your own citizens what you are doing with the governance, and please improve. And also, giving the law enforcement and other agencies, regulatory agencies, with data and information so that they will do their work. This report is going to be very helpful to, for example, EFCC, ICPC, all the others.
So we should expect compliance?
Hopefully, yes. And it is also going to be a challenge for other ministries and then MDGs and states and local governments who are not reported very well now. Wake up, give account of what you are doing, because next year we want to see, and then we are going to work with what is going to be reported about you. I think all Nigerians should be very happy with this development and very excited. We should encourage them to do it even more or better.
Sir, you took us back to memory lane with how you ensure that the country opened up on accountability.
Yes.
So from so far, to your own assessment, how far are we going, and what are we missing to ensure that the government is accountable?
You know, what I have said is that governance is about work in progress. We are doing steps one after the other, step by step. I said, I was in government when most of these transparency agencies that we have today in our country were established. We looked for all best practices globally, and we imported them, and then we adopted them, and we domesticated them for us to have open government, transparent government, accountable government. Take, for example, NITI, reporting in the oil sector. NITI is supposed to give literally all accounts of what is going on. If you say public procurement, it's about government contracts. and so many others, fiscal responsibility law. They were all about opening government. So we did them that period, and we literally brought all the best practice in the world, all. We engaged our development partners, whether it was World Bank, OECD, FATF, IMF, all of them, we engaged them, and we had a conversation, and we brought all the good things happening globally, and we brought them to Nigeria, and we adapted them, and they are working. And as we continue, other things are improving and developing daily. Today, we have witnessed a civil society participation coming to assess. It's also part of the whole process. So I think even so far, I think we are not doing badly. If you compare Nigeria with any other African country, we are far, far ahead in this type of things that we are talking about. But we can even do more. We can do better. We will have to continue looking for the best practices and then adopt them. And hopefully we'll get to a point where, like I said, the whole idea is let's make maximum use of our own resources. Let's utilize what we have maximally and develop our country so that we can have good schools, we can have good hospitals, we can have good infrastructures. Infrastructure means roads, communications, and things like that. That's all what we are looking for and what we are asking for. Those little steps that we are taking, the tools that will help us to achieve is this type of thing that we have launched today. We must encourage ourselves. And media is at the center of it because media has a massive role to play. Publicize this. Make it known to everybody. Encourage those who are even doing the work. Let education be the center of the whole thing because it's knowledge. It's about capturing data and sharing it. And I think I want to call on the media to please look at it as the most critical role you can play for the development of our country. This is the only way we can solve the problems that we are faced with. Whether it is security, whether it is economy or whatever. This is the path that we should follow.
Thank you so much.
Yes.